Hi friends. Well, I have exciting news. The kitchen is finished. I finished it up today. I made the canisters. I'll show y'all what I used. Just some balsa wood. The door with the doorknob. We've got the spices and a little light. I did trim the curtains down. We don't want Lucy catching anything on fire. Here is the stove. Wait till y'all see what I made the knobs out of. I can't wait to show y'all. Little utensils. The table is set for coffee. And then, of course, the sink. And I just set some plates there and a little pastry. And I'll show you more. Let me get y'all on the tripod. Actually, let's go ahead. I have everything set with my double-sided little plastic things that I got from from Amazon. So we're going to take this gently. I'm so nervous moving it all the time, but I went ahead and stuck everything down so that it wouldn't fall. And we'll put this right up against our living room wall. And there we go, guys. It is finished. I do have to put my trim on, and I'll do that. That again, just a reminder, it's just 1/4 inch paper. It's a little thicker than paper. It's like cardstock, but I cut it 1/4 inch, and then I just glue it down around all of the blank edges just to finish them off a little bit. And then here's our living room. I just stepped on the dog. Sorry, Walty. But I'm so excited, guys. I love it. We've got a little mixer and a tea kettle. We've got mixing bowls, the canisters, another bowl. We've got a coffee pot, toaster, because you know she always had the toaster and coffee pot on the stove top. And then again, the table. And so there it is. I hope you all love it. I do have, oh, my messy space here. I have a Hobby Lobby haul for you guys. Most of you know that Hobby Lobby is redoing their miniature section. I'm so sorry about that, traveling with the camera. But I thought I would go ahead and do the Hobby Lobby haul. I do have a couple of Temu hauls, but I'm going to wait on those and kind of intersperse them throughout. This new mat here, I have not unwrapped it yet, but this is from Temu, but I'll show you all that later. It's $4.30. Really nice self-healing mat. I went to 2 Hobby Lobbies, and my daughter went to a Hobby Lobby in Texas. And y'all, some people, you know, have had great luck finding the miniatures at Hobby Lobby on clearance. Me, not so much. So it was really quite frustrating. I'm going to turn this extra light off because it leaves a shadow on my camera and it drives me nuts. And I don't know why it does that, but it does. No matter where I have the camera set up, it's always a mess. So we will start with, got some trim. You know, I love this trim, guys. It's easy to cut. This was $1.74 for each of these. I believe they're both the same. They're regularly $3.49. If you go into your Hobby Lobby, usually the miniatures are on the back wall. And I did see on Facebook somebody mentioned that their Hobby Lobby already has new miniatures. So I don't know what those look like yet. And y'all know my closest store is an hour and a half away. The other store closest to me is 2 hours away. So I don't go very often. But my husband was so sweet and he made a special trip with me just to go to Hobby Lobby last weekend. It was disappointing because they didn't have much on sale. I got those, and then I wanted to show y'all, this is what I made the canisters out of. I got this strips of balsa wood. This one is $3.99 and it is 1/8 by 2 by 36. So it's a big long strip. I can't show you the whole strip. All of these are by 36 inches. I got this one, and I don't know if it still has a sticker on it. It does, but it doesn't tell me the size. Oh, there it is. It's a 1/2 by 1/2, so a 1/2 inch square, and that was the biggest canister that I made. The next size down was this square, and I'm pretty sure this is 1/4. I took the sticker off of this one, but this is 1/4 by 1/4 and 36 inches as well. And then this one, and I hope I have the thing on this because this one's a little bit different sized. This is 1/4 by 3/8. And this was the smallest canister that I labeled T. Super easy. I sanded the bottoms down. I just cut it with my X-Acto knife and painted them. The lids, I used my little wooden pieces that I have. They're squares. I got them in a box or a bag of parts from Hobby Lobby, and they're just these little wooden pieces, and I just cut them to size to fit each of the canisters, and I put a bead on top, a little black seed bead. I also got these. Now these, I have a plan for them. So, you know, I always try to have a plan for whatever I buy. They got a little wrinkled. These were $1.49, typically or regularly $2.99 each. These are tile sheets, and I'm guessing you could use these for floors or for walls. This one, I was thinking for a kitchen floor because, you know, I have a dollhouse to do this summer, so I'm trying to think ahead. This you will see what's going to be used for in one of my Temu hauls. I saw it, and y'all, I know I don't have a use for it, but I think it can go in my dollhouse. I'm hoping. Again, $1.49, regularly $2.99. And then this one, I thought this looked like kitchen flooring or backsplash. Again, $1.49, regularly $2.99. So I got those three. I got a bathtub. Oh, that might have broken off, or maybe it's just in there, or it broke off. Yeah, it did, but I can glue that back on, so I'm not too worried about that. That's must have been why it was in the clearance section, because I found this in the clearance section, not in the miniature section. So this was $4.24, regularly $8.49. I'm gonna try to, my camera's at a weird angle. I don't know what I'm doing here. But that's gonna go in my dollhouse. And then we just got some miniatures. Now these milk bottles, we also have purchased these. I've hauled them from Temu before. They look very similar. My daughter sent these, I think, from her Hobby Lobby. These were $2.24. Regularly $4.49. So, you know, anytime something's, and they never put miniatures on sale, y'all. So when they do try to clearance them out, sorry, I'm trying to get this bag where I can reach it a little bit better because everything's down on the bottom of it now. This is a little, like a little tiered basket for a kitchen counter. This was $1.39, so not too bad. Some food. This is potatoes and vegetables. I'm not sure. I think those look like potatoes too much, but we'll see. $1.14 for that. Let's see, what else do we get? Oh, this cabinet. I love this cabinet. So I got this large cabinet. Again, I'm thinking for my dollhouse that I do this summer. This was $5.49. Regularly $10.99. So very nice. And you know, their furniture is very good quality, you guys. So I was really happy to get one of those. I don't buy those big pieces of furniture too often, but because it was only $5, I thought, well, that can go in either my dollhouse or, you know, I've got to do the one for my granddaughter for this summer as well. So either way, it's going to get used because that is a beautiful piece of furniture. A little dog bowl with food and water, $2.49. I will be removing them from the mat. This is going to go in the grooming room. So, and which is coming up very quickly. I just have to spray paint the equipment for in there. This was $2.49. This, my daughter must have bought these. I think these are brown eggs. And, you know, I'll just put them in a basket or something in the kitchen, $1.24. And the thing I like about the Mayberry street miniatures is that I know that they're to scale. This is a little blender. It's kind of modern, so I'm not sure where I'll utilize that, but it was $1.64. This one was not on sale, but I got this for either my dollhouse or my granddaughter's dollhouse, a dollhouse for our dollhouse. I thought that was just too cute to pass up, and it was only $3.49, so I still think that that was a reasonable price, so I liked that. Let's see what else we've got in here. This is a light fixture. I'm not sure where I'll put this. I tend to shy away from lighting, guys, because I'm just not sure in my capabilities of it. But this is a beautiful lamp, so maybe I'll use that for something. And that was $3.24. I love this. This is going to go on the outside of my dollhouse. It's just a garden hose with a faucet, and it's got the little thing that you hang the hose on. That's so hard to wrap it up on, you know. $1.24 for that. So I really liked that one. Let's see what else I have in here. I have a plant, which I thought was kind of pretty. It's interesting. And I think this will look nice on the outside of the house. I don't think I want this inside, but maybe. We'll just wait and see. This was $2.99. I thought that $5.99 price was a bit high to begin with, so I would have never paid $6 just for one planter. So I'm glad it was on sale, y'all. This is a dish with fruits on it. It's got some apples, some grapes, apricots it looks like, and I'm not sure what's underneath there, but $1.14. And it looks like I bought the same thing that my daughter sent me, but I did not see what she had bought me. She showed me while she was in the store. We were FaceTiming, but clearly I missed that she bought doggy dishes as well. So one will go in the grooming station, and maybe I'll paint one and it can be cat food and water. We'll see. We will see. All right. I also, another fruit plate. I think I bought 2 of those because I liked them. That may be everything. This thing here, I'll show y'all real quick. I got this from Temu, but it came from a local warehouse. You know how they do those. I don't even know what I paid for shipping. I'll probably be very mad when I figure out what I paid for shipping, but maybe I just won't look. And it'll be better. So this is, called a jewel picker upper or something like that. And it looks like this, and it has a little plunger on it. Well, you stick this out, and you see that? That would be able to hold things. Can you see the little grips on it? And it will hold whatever you put in it. So like if I put this little cup here in it, it would hold that, and then I could paint it. I could do whatever I needed to with it. I saw somebody using this on a reel. They were painting or making polymer clay cupcakes, and so I thought that might be a useful tool. If I don't use it, I'm going to be mad at myself for buying it. I did want to show you guys, because I don't think I showed y'all the last video I made. I need to find the lids here. But I had made these containers with the Temu, excuse all the paint on my hands, y'all. I was painting those canisters and stuff. These are the little canisters. I couldn't remember if I showed them to y'all or not, that I made from the Temu molds, the UV resin molds. The only complaint I have now, I think the jars turned out better. This one has a chip in it. The lids were much harder to get cleaned up. They tended to break as I was pulling them out of there. So I don't know if I had enough resin in it, or if it's just hard to get enough resin in there. This is the bigger container and the lid. I just think they're adorable. They do feel very delicate, but you could add some mica powders or some alcohol inks to your resin and use like Depression era glass or something. I thought those were really pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about the sizing on them. They feel to me more like something that you would put into a bathroom as opposed to a kitchen or something, or even in a living room, you know, like with little candy bits or anything. I also picked up 2 sizes of Google Eyes. Now, hear me out on this. I saw somebody create, they made a dresser, I believe it was, or maybe it was kitchen cabinets. And they took these, I'm going to show you, because it's so easy. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And I just thought it was amazing. I think it's the bigger eyes, though, that they used. Now I've got Google Eyes everywhere, y'all. They're sticking to me. They got static. Now I've spilled them. But you just cut it open. Let me cut it. Where did it go? Y'all, I'm having quite the time of this right here. Where's... Oh, I should have got the bigger ones. Anyways, okay, y'all. This is crazy. They're all stuck to me, and now the one I cut is disappeared. So, there we go. There's my life right now. Okay, here it is. And the little thing came out. Okay. And so then what she did is took these little black things out. Let me move that. It's stuck to me, y'all. Oh. Now where's the one I got? Okay. And then she just takes this and cuts it in half. I could use that little holder thing right now. Cut that down a little bit more. And then this, once you paint it, it creates a little handle, like a drawer pull handle. So I thought that was pretty creative. So I did buy some Google Eyes, and I bought 2 different sizes, and now I've made a mess with them everywhere. So now they're stuck to me and all over the place. So that was everything that I got at Hobby Lobby, y'all. I am going to probably make one more trip. I refrained from buying another house. I really wanted the beach bungalow, but I did not purchase it. I just did not want to spend the money when I still have one that I haven't put together yet. So I did not get that. If I happen to go back and they have them and they're much cheaper, maybe I'll buy one. But I think I have enough projects to do right now to get me all the way through the summer, through next Christmas probably. I have way too many projects. So I hope you enjoyed this haul, and the Lucy kitchen is finished. So we're going to be on to our next our next project, which is going to be our cookie camper. So I'll be getting that out and getting it ready to go. We're going to paint the camper, and then I have some good ideas for the top of it just to make it look a little prettier. And that's everything for this week, guys. Let me know what you think. If you've been to Hobby Lobby, I don't want any political commentary in the comments, please. I know some people don't like Hobby Lobby, and that is perfectly fine. I do believe Michael's is also having a huge sale right now, but I did not go there to look at their miniatures the last time I went to the store, because that's the one I have to travel to. It's a couple of hours away, and I just did not have time to stop at that one the last time we went to a doctor's appointment. So if you have any questions, comments, let me know what you think about the Lucy kitchen and the overall Lucy apartment. I'm so, so happy to be finished with it. And I just really love how it turned out. It did turn out how I envisioned it. And I hope you guys love it too. So thanks for coming on this journey, and I will see you next time, friends. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Thank you.